guys. We need smell-o-vision or smell-o-YouTube or smell-o-TikTok because this smells great. Hello guys, welcome to Star Spice Home Cooking Edition with Miss Erica. Thank you guys for coming back. Thank you guys for watching all of our videos. Thank you guys for subscribing and supporting us. And today we have on the menu rice and peas. How exciting! Star Spice style. So today I'm gonna teach you guys how to make rice and peas the way we do it at the restaurant in your own home. And again, remember our motto is quick, simple, and healthy. I'm gonna simplify it for you guys, and here we go. So first thing first, I have 2 cups of Basmati rice. You know the rice we use, the Basmati, the royal is what we use for everything. And the first thing I'm gonna do is wash this. And once this is washed, I'll show you how to measure the water. Alright, just a quick remembrance. The reason we use Basmati rice is because it's one of the healthier rice. It really helps to lower your blood sugar. It doesn't have too much starch, so it doesn't raise your insulin when you use it. So if you must use rice, that's one of the better choices. That and wild rice. I don't care for wild rice that much, so this is the next best thing that I like. All right, so this is our ingredients today. We're doing the rice and peas with kidney beans. This kidney beans I got from the restaurant. At the restaurant, we use the actual regular dried kidney beans. We soak it overnight, we wash it, and we put it to boil. It takes about a good 2 hours to boil. We like to do it that way because you get all the flavors of the peas, and this will be the water from the peas. Now if I'm cooking rice and peas at home, guys, I use the can. Ain't nobody got time to be doing peas from scratch, okay? I use the can. There's nothing wrong with this. The flavors are just the same. Open it, drain the water out. Don't throw the water away because it adds color, it adds flavor. Just put it on the side, but I use the can. But today we have about two cups of, I usually put 1 cup of peas to a cup of rice. So this is a little bit more, but 2 cups is perfect. I just had a little bit more, so I'm using it up. And if I was just cooking white rice, or if I was cooking fried rice, I would have it would be 1.5 cups of water to 1 cup of rice. But because of the rice and peas, we have to make allowance for the peas, so this is the only time I'm gonna add a little extra water. So instead of 1.5 cups, I'm gonna add 2 cups of water. Now that 2 cups of water includes the coconut milk. In Guyana, in the West Indies, in the Caribbean, wherever you're from, you know what we do? We go to the backyard, we get a fresh coconut, we pop that coconut and we grate it. We're not doing that. You can still do it. You can go to the grocery store, you can pop your coconut, put it in your blender and blend it. That's the best. But in America, we have canned coconuts. And this is one of the better brands. This, and there's another brand that we use at the restaurant called Choka. They're the very, very close to the real thing. So this is what we're gonna use today. So I'm going to get this opened and then I'll measure it, because this will be, since I have 2 cups of rice, I need 4 cups of water, including the peas water, because this is gonna add flavor. And so I want to measure everything. Okay. Right, so see, this is nice rich coconut milk. It's nice and creamy. When I'm ready to get the remainder of my water, I'm gonna rinse this out. So I'm gonna, this is the water that came with the peas. We don't throw this away, we use this because this is very good flavor. All right, so I need to fill this up with water for 4 cups. And I wanna get all of this. I'm gonna throw this in this. All right, that's our 4 cups. And now I'm gonna put this on the side to come to a boil. All right. I'm going to use this stove. Alright guys, so I'm going to fry up our seasoning, our signature seasoning blends. The same thing that we did when we did our fried rice. We do the same thing for the rice and peas. This is a secret my grandmother taught me. It just adds a whole lot more infused flavors to the rice rather than just throwing everything like that. It gives it a different layer of flavor. And so we'll start with our ginger. Love ginger. Ginger makes everything taste better. I'm gonna fry this up for a little bit. Of our signature seasoning blend. Our seasoning blend is made of celery, onions, and garlic. We put that in the food processor and do it ahead of time. We always have it in the fridge in the restaurant, and at home I'll have it in a small jar. So this is not something I have to run and do every time I'm cooking. I just pull it out. I make it, when I used to cook all the time, I would make it like once a week. And I know that my foods are covered because this is the basis of almost everything that we do. So I'll let that come to a nice saute. We want to almost caramelize the seasoning until it's a little brown, not burnt, but brown. And then we'll add our rice. In this, in the milk, I am going to add the peas. I want everything to come to a boil before we throw it in the rice. Let's check on the seasonings. And this is nice and fried or sauteed. And this is when I'm going to add our rice that we pre-washed. I'm gonna get every drop. My grandmother said don't throw nothing in the garbage. Food is hard to come by, guys. I know where that accent comes from, but alright. Okay, so we're gonna give this a nice stir. Oh, I forgot to put this pimento in here. I'll just put it in the water to boil. And that's coming to a boil nicely. Okay. This rice and peas is going to be so good. If we were cooking fried rice, this is exactly how I would have started it. The only thing that will go in right now is the browning sauce to color it, or the soy sauce. And now I'm gonna put some seasoning, salt, and I'm gonna add some celery seed. This is optional, but I just love the flavor of celery seed. About a teaspoon. This is some pepper, this Scotch bonnet. This is wiri pepper. Told y'all I love that pepper. And a drop of sugar, about a tablespoon of sugar. And my water is coming to a boil. By the time that water gets in here, this is nice and coated very richly with the seasonings. Look at this. This is coming to a boil. The peas and everything is in here for flavor. And the water is measured, so we shouldn't have a problem with our rice being overcooked. It should come out perfectly. So now I'm going to add this water because it's boiling, as you can see the bubbles. I'm going to add this water to our rice. Turn this up a little more because I would like for it to come to a boil before we cover it. Now I want to take out all of those spices because when the rice is finished then it becomes more difficult. This spice did not have enough time to boil in the water, so, but it's gonna have a little bit of flavor. And then I'll put my fresh herbs. I have scallion and some parsley from my garden. This part, the parsley is optional. It adds flavor. Now this would be the time when you want to taste your rice and peas. If there's anything you need to add or take away. Do you see the water from the peas, how it gives the rice a lovely, that nice red peas color? So that's just scallion and some parsley. I love fresh herbs. Fresh herbs always take your meal to the next level. And I'll taste the coconut milk just to make sure it's well flavored. Alright, I can use a little more seasoning salt. I had it here, I just did not want to add it all at once. This is going to be a lovely rice and peas. Tastes amazing. Decadent, rich. Nobody don't know that I did not grate the coconut from scratch. Because the great coconut milk is doing its thing. That's good. That is very, very good. And now that it's coming, you see it's nice and boiled. This is what you want. This is when I'm going to turn the fire down to medium-low because it's going to start burning if I keep it high. I'll turn the fire down and then I'll seal this down with a foil and then just leave it to steam. And in about 10 to 12 minutes we should have the perfect rice and peas. So we're going to check our rice and peas again and we'll see how far we come, if whether it's completely finished or it still needs a few more minutes to steam. But from the taste, from the looks of thing, it looked like it's gonna come out really, really well. Here, I hope it looks good. Ooh, so now I'm gonna take off the foil that we used to seal it. Oh, can you smell that? This smells so good. And this rice is cooked to perfection. I'm just gonna stir this in, and we're gonna give it another 6 minutes to steam. Look at how amazing that looks. The rice is just perfectly loose and fluffy. The peas is still together. Guys, we need smell-o-vision or smell-o-YouTube or smell-o-TikTok, because this smells great. This is the rice and peas you need to try. I know you try the other types, but you have to try this one. It's so good. We're gonna leave this on the fire for another 6 minutes, and that should take care of that. And just like I suspected, it's perfectly done. Let's turn our fire off. And we are gonna use this beautiful platter to plate. Oh my goodness, guys. I wish you were here to smell this. Look at this. Look at this. If my mom was here, not gonna smack her, I would kiss her. This is that good. It's kiss your mommy good. Look at that. All of the grains are perfectly loose and separated. Words of the Jamaicans, they say shelly. I don't love rice that's clammy. I love my rice nice and shelly. Thanks again for watching our videos. Star Spice Restaurant Home Cooking Edition with Miss Erica. Thank you.